Hey guys, BlackCriticGuy. Die Hard is not a freaking Christmas movie. Sorry, I just thought I'd come right off the bat and just say it. You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. There's no need to drag it out or beat around the bush about what we're about to talk about. Also, I kind of want to keep this video very short because I don't really have much to say. I mean, there is no clear argument to what I'm about to say. Even if you think there is, you're wrong. You are wrong. I don't care what you have to, well, see, now that seems like I'm being dismissive. It's not that I don't care what you have to say. It's just that I've heard all of it before. I've heard the arguments. I've heard the counterpoints. I've heard everything in defense of, oh, Tony, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. No, it's not. It has never been, nor will it ever be categorized as a Christmas movie. I don't care how many lists you see of Christmas movies to watch leading up to Christmas. That's not a Christmas movie, and those lists are fraudulent if you put Die Hard in that list. In fact, I would take every list that puts Die Hard on it as a Christmas movie to task and ask them what exactly makes Die Hard a Christmas movie. Because it takes place in Christmas? That's it? So, if by that logic, if we're going to go by that logic, Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie. It takes place on Christmas. There are many films that take place on Christmas, aren't Christmas movies. Okay? I'm just using Iron Man 3 as a prime example because that's the first thing that comes to my mind is that, oh, it takes place on Christmas. I believe doesn't Kiss Kiss Bang Bang also take place on Christmas? Hell, Catch Me If You Can is a Christmas movie. Because don't they always meet every Christmas Eve, right? He calls him. There's that one iconic scene where he finds him somewhere in Europe and he's like, Merry Christmas. So in that sense, if we're going to go off of this logic, Catch Me If You Can is a Christmas movie. Because some scenes take place on Christmas. If we're going to go off the idea that because a film takes place on Christmas, it constitutes it being a Christmas film, then those films count. Especially Iron Man 3, which most of it does take place on Christmas. So, yeah, checkmate right there. But let me back up a little bit and explain a little bit more about my thought process here. Why am I even going on this rant? Because I've been getting a couple comments, and I also saw an exchange earlier recently in my comment section. Someone asked, like, if I was going to do Die Hard as a Christmas movie. And I immediately shut that shit down. I said, no, it does not constitute a Christmas movie. Just because it takes place on Christmas does not mean it's a Christmas movie. There's a difference between a Christmas movie and a movie that takes place on Christmas. And then there was a guy that responded back saying, oh yeah, take that movie to task, Tony. I'm glad you're talking about it. And you know what, buddy? I'm going to fulfill your wish today because I actually thought about making this video. I wasn't going to make it, but fuck it. I might as well. What better time to talk about this movie being a Christmas movie than leading up to Christmas, right? So let me just address to the people that say Die Hard is a Christmas movie. There are three types of people that say Die Hard is a Christmas film. The first kind of people are the memers. They're just doing it for the memes. Yeah, good. My favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard. Oh, isn't that really funny? It's so original. Hey, 2012 called. They want their dead, tired. Ugh, I screwed up that joke. But 2012 called. They want their dead, tired, worn out, overplayed, and unfunny joke back. It's not been funny since 2012, 2013, which is the first time I've ever heard people say, oh yeah, my favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard. That's the first time I really heard it, both at my school and on the internet. And then I think it just blew up from there. Because I swear to you, when I was younger, I don't recall people calling it a Christmas movie. I think I might have heard Jeremy Johns once upon a time ago say that his favorite Christmas movie was Die Hard. Which, again, he's either the first person that I'm talking about, where he's doing it for the memes, or he's the third person. We'll get to that third person. So the first people that say that they think Die Hard is, or say Die Hard is their favorite Christmas movie, are people that are doing it for the meme. They're doing it for the joke. The second people that say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie are the contrarians. What's a contrarian, Tony? Well, a contrarian is somebody that goes against the grain. He goes against the common thought. He goes against what everyone else is saying just to be different. And so the people that say, yeah, Die Hard is my favorite Christmas movie, are people that are trying to be contrarian. They want to be different. I'm not following the flow. I'm going to go this way. And the funny thing is, guys, can I be honest with you? You're not fucking contrarians anymore. You're not. If more than 50,000 people agree with you, you're no longer a contrarian. You're part of the group now. And it's a big following too. You know, I said 50,000, but that's just a small number that I thought of. I'm pretty sure more than 5,000 people, more than 50,000 people would say Die Hard is their favorite Christmas movie. I wouldn't be surprised if there's about 2 million people out there that would easily say, yeah, Die Hard, my favorite Christmas movie. Which, by that point, you're not a contrarian anymore. You're not. You're not a contrarian. Because to be a contrarian, you need to go against the grain. It sounds like you're following a crowd to me. You're following the, Die Hard is a Christmas movie crowd. So yeah, you're not being a contrarian. You're just not following the conventional, typical Christmas movie crowd. You're following the, we think this action movie is a Christmas movie crowd. You really want to be a true contrarian? Honestly, have your own fucking opinion. There. That's how you become a contrarian. Don't be a fucking sheep. Just because everyone else is saying Die Hard is a Christmas movie, you gotta say it too. Give me a break. You don't have to agree with them. And you're not being a contrarian by saying Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Okay? There's too many people in this world that already say it. And I bet you in your circle, a lot of your friends probably agree with you. So are you truly a contrarian? No, you're not. And then there's the third group of people who unironically believe that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Like, they honestly believe it is a Christmas movie wholeheartedly. Not for the memes, not to be different. They truly think Die Hard should stand toe-to-toe with movies like Home Alone, Klaus, The Santa Claus, Polar Express, The Christmas Chronicles, Krampus, This Christmas, That Christmas, Love Actually. You know, all of these actual Christmas movies, they think Die Hard belongs in the same categories, belongs in the same group, belongs at the same table. And to these people, you're wrong. You're wrong. Die Hard does not belong in the same category. It doesn't belong in the same table. It doesn't even belong in the same universe as most of these holiday films, these Christmas films. I swear, if you even ask the director, the writer, I bet you $5 neither of them would consider this a Christmas movie. None of them will. And, you know, as much as Bruce Willis is dealing with dementia and he's dealing with a lot of personal issues, medical issues, health issues, if you were to ask him if you were to ask him when he was of sound mind, if he thought Die Hard was a Christmas movie, I bet you he'd be like, what? What are you talking about? That's not a Christmas movie. Obviously. Because they didn't go in with the intention of making a Christmas movie. Now, to those of you who do think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, you're probably going to ask me like, well, then tell me, Tony, what constitutes a Christmas movie? If you know so much about what makes a Christmas movie, tell us what actually makes a Christmas movie, huh? Can you tell us, Tony, huh? Yes. In fact, I can. There are 2 stipulations to what constitutes a Christmas movie. The first and most obvious thing is that Christmas needs to be at the center of the story. It does. Every Christmas movie, before and after Die Hard, had Christmas at the heart of its story. What's at the heart of Die Hard's story? It's not fucking Christmas. It's about a lone cop going toe-to-toe with these terrorists in this building by himself. That's the theme. And he's systematically taking them out. The odds are stacked against him. Yippee Ki-Yay Motherfucker. That's what the movie's about. It's not about, well, you know, John McClane wanted to have a normal Christmas, but then all of a sudden, these terrorists came in, and he's just like, not on my favorite holiday, bastards. Ho ho, this Christmas, John McClane in Die Hard. Ho ho, boom. That's not what the movie's called. The movie takes place on Christmas. Yes, he's here because of a Christmas party, but it's not about Christmas. He's not upset that these terrorists took over this, I think it's like I don't know if it's a hotel, but they called it something tower. I forgot what it was called. But they didn't take over the tower because they wanted to steal the presents for Christmas Day. They didn't think that. They went into that building because they wanted to steal the money from the building. That's it. It had nothing to do with Christmas. Nothing to do with Christmas. Christmas was a happenstance. It was a happenstance. It just happened to be the setting of the movie. That's it. It just took place on Christmas. A second thing that constitutes a Christmas film is that it needs to embody the spirit of Christmas. Giving, goodwill to all, love, family, gift giving. The themes of Christmas must be embodied into the storytelling. The themes, the spirit of Christmas must be embodied in the story of the film. This kind of ties back to the first point of that. The Christmas needs to be at the heart of the film. The second thing is mainly you have to feel the spirit of Christmas. I'm sorry, but John McClane running barefoot and cutting his feet on glass does not really capture the spirit of Christmas. Reginald Val Johnson backing up his car until he falls over doesn't embody the spirit of Christmas. He doesn't kill the main bad guy because he felt inclined to do it for Santa Claus, or because if it was between him or saving the presents for the kids. Again, Christmas is just a backdrop in Die Hard. It's not the main focus. And because of those two things, because Christmas is not at the center of this story, and the film itself, the story itself, does not embody any of the Christmas themes or even the spirit of Christmas, Die Hard can't be a Christmas movie. It cannot. And I don't care what your next argument is, or you're going to say, well, Tony, in my opinion, I think just if a movie takes place in Christmas, it counts as a Christmas movie. Well, if that's the case, then every movie that has a moment that takes place in Christmas must constitute as a Christmas movie, and I bet you wouldn't agree to that. If you think that Catch Me If You Can is a Christmas movie, if you think Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie, I'm more inclined to just say, you know what, that's your opinion. You know, you feel like Die Hard is a Christmas movie and you've accepted those other films are Christmas movie, fine. At least you're consistent. But if you even think to say, well, actually, if I hear the word, well, actually, discussion over. If you must make an exception as to why Die Hard can be a Christmas movie, even though it has none of the elements of Christmas besides taking place at Christmas, but the other ones that also don't have elements of Christmas, but just take place in Christmas, you're a hypocrite, and I have nothing else to say to you. Hell, you know, as I sit here and think about it, though, Catch Me If You can count more as a Christmas movie, as there are elements in the story where Christmas does play a part, but not like a huge part. So, anyway, that's my rant of the day. I've been doing a lot of rants. I need to be more in the Christmas spirit. And you know what? I will be, because the next video that you're going to get today will be definitely embodying the Christmas spirit. And it is a true Christmas classic. That's right, guys. You're getting two Christmas videos today. Get excited for that. So, stay tuned for my second video coming out today. I'll see you guys then. Peace, YouTube. Once again, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.